Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. And today, on Thoughtful Thursday, I wanted to share three beautiful life lessons that I have learned from adapting the power of yoga into my life. And before I get into those three secrets, I would like to give you a little bit of backstory of how I bumped into yoga, which was all around me throughout my life, but I never really felt like going for it, and how knowing these three secrets are going to help you grow in your life as well. So, back in 2015, I was diagnosed with chronic asthma, and I was just 25, 26 at that point. I'm like, throughout my life, I'll be dependent on inhalers, and that thought freaked me out. I said, I have a whole life ahead, and because my lung capacity had gone low, I had to build that up. And my doctor at that time suggested that I do some workout, to do more cardio, and to build the lung function, to better it. And as I went through it, I started loving workouts. So it was a time when I was doing my PhD, which was very stressful, but the workouts helped me get rid of those stress as well. And in 2017, I met with a little accident, where I broke my right collarbone, split that into two, as you can see in the picture. And I have a plate now currently, but because of which my arm movements had gone a bit restricted, and I didn't even receive physical therapy after the accident. So long story short, there were a few physical conditions that were hampering my mind, my physical ability to do certain things. So, and then lockdown happened. I think it happened to everyone, and we were not coped with it, prepared to go ahead strong with it. And when that happened, suddenly from nowhere, yoga came in front of me. I was still doing a bit of workout here and there to keep myself active, but a yoga in a very different form came in front of me, which I have learned from one of my mentors, and that really changed my life. Like the three things that I learned from yoga, which I thought was just something that people do, like, because it's a very relaxing thing, which I have always felt, but I am more towards the aggressive side. I want, when I work out, I want to sweat kind of thing, and I never thought yoga could do that. And one of the things yoga taught me was, the first secret is to build stability in not just the movements, but when the body becomes stable, it is the power. Like, what yoga actually taught me was, when you are training your body, you're not just training your body, you're training your mind as well. So the stability factor, when I was becoming more and more stable in the yoga asanas, everything that I was doing, I saw my mind becoming more stable, more focused to what I wanted to achieve in life. There was more focus coming in to doing various things, and because of which I could do many more things that I could think of during the day. So that is one thing that we all miss in life, I believe, that stability, that stable mind in stressful conditions, to have that stable mindset. That was one big thing that I learned from yoga, from practice of yoga. Two was strength. Like I told you, that I have a plate in my shoulders, and my arms were not as flexible as it should have been. So it was kind of me at the start of the lockdown, when I started practicing yoga, and it's not been long, it's just been like 7 months. I used to struggle to even do a push-up, and today I can do an entire sequence where I can keep going, and I'm building that strength. And when I feel that strength, I feel the power in my mind as well. I feel the alignment in my body, mind, and spirit. And that strength that comes to you with the focus and the stability that you've already gained makes you much more powerful to move ahead when you're faced with challenges. Because overcoming a physical challenge is a big thing, and that training your mind to becoming much more powerful was a big achievement. I'm sure many of us have certain limitations with physical abilities, and we think that we can't do it. It's just we telling the mind we can't do it. Even I was not able to do a lot of things at the beginning, but I kept telling myself a little progress at a time, a little progress at a time. That's all it's needed, and eventually you start growing on that journey. So one was stability, second was strength, and third is flexibility. I had no idea my body could bend the way it could stretch the way it could. And seeing that flexibility within the body, the mind became more flexible. The confidence in me, within myself, started to build, because when I started feeling good about myself, I was able to project that outwards as well. That is why I'm sharing this with you. When we train the body, mind, and spirit together, the whole confidence that we need to build for ourselves just develops. That's the reason why I'm even able to stand here and talk to you guys, because without that, I don't think I would have ever been able to share the message that I have within me. So I am a total introvert, so sharing anything with people is a big deal for me. So gradually and slowly, these practices help me build the confidence, and I'm sure when you put into practice into your daily life, that will help you build this confidence and this charisma that we somewhere are conditioned to believe that we lack in ourselves. And now you might be thinking that, oh, you're young, you can still do all of these asanas and things like that, stretch yourself, be flexible. But to tell you, I am not just telling you guys, I pushed my mom also to do it. She is twice my age. She has been neglecting herself all her life, and now she is the one leading a group of people back home to do yoga. And I am so proud of that. Like, I am really proud of my mother, because at that age, to take action to help our own self is a very big deal, because all your life you've been conditioned to be thinking that I don't have time, I can't do this, I will never be able to achieve what I have to. But when you actually put in that time, your first success itself is taking that action towards anything that you want to do. So it may be just workout, it may be anything that you like to do. I also started to run, which was the last thing I wanted to do in life. But running actually built up much more physical capability in me, because when you run, you are opening up every channel in your body. So all of these three factors will come with anything that you do when you are pursuing a physical pursuit. It doesn't have to be yoga, it can be any form of workout that you are comfortable with, but take action. And with these three secrets, I also want to add one little secret, one bonus secret to it, is if you think every woman from the time that hitting puberty till the menopause, they go through these monthly cycles. There's so much variations happening in our body, and the monthly cycles bring in so much pain and stress, and there's so much we go through. And what I noticed was, when I started practicing workouts and doing yoga and all of that, I used to get severe cramps during the first, second, third day. There was the second day I could barely move. I had to take off from work or from school, wherever I was at. But from the time that I started to inculcate these practices, I really don't feel anything anymore. No pain, no nothing. And proof of concept is, because I was moving from one country to another, I became a little indisciplined with my practices. And this month, actually, when that happened, I was in a lot of pain. That when you see the people, I think I have been told in the past, when you are in that monthly cycle, don't move your body, be calm, take rest, all of that. But I have personally seen and have suggested to people as well, and they have come back telling me that yes, it actually works. You don't feel the pain no more. And if you know anyone around you, maybe your own self, your friend, your sister, your daughter, get yourselves involved with more and more workouts. And if you are watching it, have your mother, your wife, your daughter, your sister, anyone go and do such practices, because it really, really helps you in your day-to-day life and with the changes that we deal internally, which we are not even aware. And for men, it's not just like, okay, only women have to do. For men, like I said, it helps with de-stressing. Like, there is so much stress in our life, in day-to-day activity, in every day is a challenge when you wake up until you go to sleep. But if you're energized all throughout the day, you will see the change. You will start seeing the change when you are into all these practices and making sure that you are dedicated for your own self. If you can't take care of your own self, it is no point in thinking of other responsibilities outside. Your responsibility starts from yourself. Practice that for your own good, and you will be able to do much more, not just for yourself but for the others that you are connected with. So with that, I will leave you with this thought for today, and let me know in the comments below what actions have you decided to take, what have you been doing that has helped you bring this stability, this flexibility and the strength that you need into your life. And I will see you guys in my next video. Until then guys, continue to inspire, be inspired and get inspired along with me on this journey. And hey, don't forget to turn on the notification icon, because I know you guys have already subscribed, and if you have not, please hit the subscribe button. It's free, and I do such videos every Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturdays, and I will see you guys on my next video. Until then guys, love and light. Bye.